The victim of a school sex scandal at University High School talks exclusively to 4 News Now's Robin Nance. His story of being groomed, given drugs, and why he's coming forward now.
Say goodbye to February rain and hello to March snow. I'll show you how much we may see tonight and Friday and what's on tap for the weekend.
One-on-one help for Gray and Oregon Road fire victims. How FEMA inspectors say they can help when insurance money comes up short. You're watching 4 News Now at 6. They make headlines across the country. School sex scandals with teachers accused of sexually abusing students. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Derek Dice. The trial of a former Central Valley teacher is scheduled to begin in a little more than 3 weeks. 26-year-old McKenna Kindred faces multiple charges, including a felony. In December of 2022, a 17-year-old male student came forward describing an inappropriate relationship with Kindred. The allegations included the two of them exchanging explicit photos and messages on social media and a sexual relationship. Kindred resigned from Central Valley shortly after police started their investigation. If found guilty of the charges, including first-degree sexual misconduct with a minor, Kindred could face up to 6 years in prison. And this isn't the first school sex scandal involving the Central Valley School District. 3 years before the Kindred case, another case rocked the district. This one involving a paraeducator and a University High School freshman. That victim, now an adult, spoke exclusively with 4 News Now's Robin Nance about what happened to him, the settlement CVSD just paid him, and about how that money can't return what was stolen from him. Here's Robin's special report.
The fall of 2019, right before the pandemic flipped our world upside down, the life of this young man, his family, and his school was about to be upended.
I was a freshman.
Isaiah was 14 years old. He struggled in school. He had learning and behavior issues. They were severe enough that he was only required to attend school half days, and the district assigned him a paraeducator.
She's supposed to kind of follow me around, make sure I stayed out of trouble, help me with my work, make sure I'm on task.
That paraeducator's name is Jaylene Bowman. She was 33 years old at the time. Bowman started working with Isaiah early in the fall of 2019 here at U High. Isaiah says the two hit it off right away, and within a couple of weeks, he asked if he could connect with her on social media. She said yes. So first it was Facebook, then Snapchat.
Isaiah says immediately they began sharing explicit photos of themselves. Charging documents back that up and also show they started sneaking around to see each other outside of school.
Then she would pick me up down the road from my house. I would tell my mom that I'm just going to hang out at my friends. That was pretty much it. I mean, we were hanging out every day, smoking weed and doing drugs.
Isaiah admits smoking pot before he met Bowman, but says she got him hooked on harder drugs like Xanax and cocaine, some of which he says she gave him in class.
She would bring me snacks and bring me weed, like edibles, at school and pass them under the table. She brought me like a Xanax and passed me that under the table. She was grooming me at school. Like, she would always touch my leg, rubbing my thigh.
According to initial court documents, she sexually abused him multiple times, something she denied in court. On Christmas Eve 2019, Bowman's then husband caught the two of them doing drugs in a church parking lot.
I had no idea until the police showed up on my doorstep.
Adriana, Isaiah's mom, never actually met Jaylene Bowman or even seen her up close, even though the district hired her as part of Isaiah's education team to work one-on-one with him.
And I always asked at the meetings, like, where is she? If she's his teacher, why is she not being involved? And they're, oh, we just report back.
Isaiah says some UI staff members even saw him with Bowman multiple times outside of school, away from campus.
I guess they didn't say anything or think it was too serious.
But Spokane County Superior Court did. Bowman was convicted of distributing a controlled substance to a minor, pleaded guilty to communicating with the minor for immoral purposes. A jury found her not guilty of rape of a child and could not agree on child molestation charges. She was sentenced to 90 days in jail. Adriana says Isaiah's team, his school, and the district let him down.
I believe that you put your children in school and their supervision for 6-7 hours a day or after school activities. That's supervision on the district to pay attention, you know, and make sure our kids are safe.
I kind of think they just saw me as this troubled kid. They didn't really care.
Are you angry with the school?
and I don't feel like anyone was really held accountable. I mean, that's kind of why I'm doing this whole thing. I want everyone to know, the school district failed me, and that was my main reason as to why I was wanting to do this.
Last month, the Central Valley School District paid for its failure, awarding Isaiah more than $2 million. While the family's attorney, Tom Farrell, and the PVC team of attorneys in Tacoma are pleased with the outcome, they argue it's still not enough.
I think the settlement acknowledges the fact that things were missed by the school district that should not have been missed. Mistakes were made, and that Isaiah has suffered, irreparable harm by this that he'll be dealing with for a long time.
Isaiah has been diagnosed with PTSD and depression. He's undergone counseling and substance abuse recovery. That's what he says he is most angry about when he thinks about what Bowman did to him, getting him hooked on drugs. It's something Isaiah is working hard to overcome, and something he says he's making a priority moving forward.
To stay sober, that's a big part of my future. Be a good father. I have a kid on the way, so I'll be a good father, be a good example, and show that even if bad things happen to people, you can make good out of it.
In Spokane, I'm Robin Nance, 4 News Now.
Now, we asked the Central Valley School District for comment on this story weeks ago. Late this afternoon, we received a response. It reads, in part, while CVSD denied all allegations of negligence and fault, under Washington law, CVSD would be automatically liable at trial if the jury concluded the sexual harassment and abuse occurred. Therefore, CVSD and its insurer made the decision to avoid having to force the former student to undertake the stresses and rigors of litigation and resolve the lawsuit through the offer of judgment. That settlement was paid out through insurance, and no district money was spent. Some breaking news now. Spokane County Sheriff's deputies arrested a former juvenile correction facility employee on charges of child rape and custodial sexual misconduct. An anonymous email tipped off officials at Martin Hall Juvenile Corrections Facility in Medical Lake that policy was violated during the transport of a 15-year-old girl. An internal investigation was launched, and 40-year-old Antoine D. Jones was fired for policy violation. The facility then reported the information to the sheriff's office, which began its own investigation. And this morning, Jones was arrested at the public safety building following an interview with investigators. Well, both Gonzaga and Whitworth universities are extending their deadline for newly accepted students to confirm their enrollment. The extension is due to delays with the new FAFSA form. Now, normally, the financial aid form is available on October 1st, but this year's form was not available until the end of December. The Department of Education told colleges not to expect data until the first half of March, delaying when students would begin receiving their financial aid packages. Newly accepted Bulldogs and Pirates now have until June 1st to commit. According to financial aid experts, Washington students are leaving millions of dollars in aid on the table by not filling out the FAFSA. Good Morning Northwest Natalie Grant spoke to experts to find tips to make sure your child is maximizing their financial aid. You can watch her special report on KXOY.com and on your connected TV using the KXOY Plus app. Well, 3 people are dead and another is seriously injured after crashing their Ford F-150 into a garbage truck in Grant County. Investigators say it happened near Road 25 Southwest and Road R Southwest outside of Mattawa. The driver of the garbage truck was not seriously injured. No word yet on what exactly caused that crash. The sheriff's office says it appears the Ford is at fault for the collision. All right, here's a live look over downtown Spokane. You will want to get outside while you still can because we have more wet weather on the way. Let's send it over to Chris Crocker with your first alert forecast.
Yeah, we're enjoying a little bit of a break right now in the wet weather after a day. Here's our time lapse from today of alternating rain and snow showers. Never did see anything sticking here in downtown Spokane. You may have had a little bit on the grassy surfaces at your house. Well, we're finally switching over to all snow for the next little bit. Here's our Doppler radar right now. We're zoomed in on the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area, and you may encounter a flurry or two out this evening right now, especially as you head up into the Northeast Mountains where we have some stronger snow showers in progress right around Electric City, north to Colville. However, checking the roads, things look pretty quiet. And then last of some more steady snow moving out of North Idaho. We've got Not a break tonight. We still have a little bit of wet weather to come through in this evening. Then we'll get a more meaningful break through the overnight hours with just some very isolated snow showers. It's once we get into Friday afternoon that we see more widespread precipitation in the form of snow, and some of these snow showers could put down brief bursts of snow that could cause problems with visibility and a quick decrease in the road conditions. Your evening planner, temperatures dropping into the mid-30s with still a chance of some isolated snow showers. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast, Eric.
All right, Chris, talk to you in a bit. Well, a bill that would ban law enforcement officers in Washington from hog-tying suspects is one step closer to becoming law, with a majority of the House approving the bill. One state representative calling it dehumanizing and dangerous because of its risk of suffocation. In March of 2020, 3 Tacoma police officers cuffed Manny Ellis's hands and feet together. In body cam video, Ellis could be heard saying he couldn't breathe and later died. The medical examiner ruled his death a homicide caused by lack of oxygen. In January, those 3 officers were found not guilty of murder. The bill had previously passed the Senate, but it needs to go back to that body for verification before heading to the governor's desk. And another bill making its way to the governor's desk would close a loophole in the state's hate crime laws. Last fall, Spokane's LGBTQ+ community was the target of vandalism, some of which was on city-owned crosswalks. Now, right now, this could not be prosecuted as a hate crime, since under Washington law, hate crimes only apply to private property. This bill would change that. One of the sponsors of the bill, Spokane Senator Andy Billig, says by closing this loophole in the state's hate crime statute, we make our community more welcoming and increase accountability for those committing hate crime. All right, still ahead, a person in Oregon managed to walk away after driving his car off a 200-foot cliff. What the driver said they were doing when they drove off the road. And at 6:30, the Cougs football schedule is out. We'll highlight which games you won't want to miss in sports. And coming up next, Spokane County wildfire victims who have previously been denied access to federal aid may have a second chance. How FEMA could help.
Download the KXLY Plus app on your connected TV.
Save your greed! Classic roast beef and crispy fish? Just 2 for $6? If Arby's wasn't already at Arby's, it'd be on its way to Arby's right now. Arby's, we have the meat.
You could win tickets to the Best of Broadway musical, My Fair Lady. Compliments of 4 News Now. Watch Good Morning Northwest for the word of the day all next week. Then enter to win at KXLY.com. A pair of tickets will be given away each day. Enter for your chance to win.
This March, we're celebrating our 29th anniversary at the Kootenai Casino. We're having a blowout anniversary celebration, and you are invited. With March deals on rooms, dining, and the spa, along with huge cash and bonus play prizes all month long. Stay at the Kootenai Falls Lodge midweek, starting at just $69, or upgrade to a Riverview room for $89. Come on in for the win. Book your getaway today. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
Start living your life to the fullest by living simply in a tiny home from Portable Cedar Cabins. Less is truly more with all the amenities and comforts of a traditional home with a much smaller footprint. Each home is custom built and ready for you to move in and start enjoying the little things in life, including financial freedom. Homes from Portable Cedar Cabins are about half the price of the competition and about a quarter of the cost of a traditional home. Contact Portable Cedar Cabins today. Your worry-free tiny home is waiting for you just north of Spirit Lake, Idaho on Highway 41.
Emma? My name's Emma, too. Are you?
Yeah. You. In a few years.
How?
You went back to school. Finished your degree.
Continue your education online or in person. Now accepting applications. Face your future with Whitworth University. Adult education programs.
See your favorite Paw Patrol characters live on stage in the all-new Paw Patrol Live Heroes Unite. You and your kids will love this interactive adventure.
Playing First Interstate Center for the Arts this weekend only. Get tickets now at PawPatrolLive.com.
Oh, Arby's brown sugar bacon. You always know just what to say. Arby's, we have the meat.
There are areas that are not typically covered under your insurance that we could potentially assist with.
FEMA has opened 2 disaster recovery centers to assist Oregon Road and Gray Fire survivors. There are recovery centers now in both Elk and Medical Lake that are open Monday through Saturday. FEMA officials say even if you've been denied assistance before, you can still possibly qualify for other types of aid. Our Marissa Rio shares the struggles the community faces and how FEMA can help.
I lost my whole entire memories, lifetime with my kids, my grandkids.
It's been over 6 months since the Oregon Road fire raced through the city, destroying everything in its path. Families now left to live in RVs, surrounded by charred trees, debris, and broken down metal. That's why FEMA is here, to help with not only damage costs, but replacement costs as well.
And we can do an additional $42,500 for some of those personal property items, furniture, stoves, freezers, things that may be out in your garage, tools, things like that.
State and local organizations are also at the disaster recovery centers available to help. Wildfire survivors just need to bring in insurance documents and documentation of ownership.
While FEMA is here to help, some people in the community here in Elk say more assistance is needed. The woman who lives on this property lost nearly everything in the fire, as you can see behind me. She was at the disaster recovery center today. She says it doesn't look like FEMA is going to help her because she had insurance. She tells me that insurance isn't even enough to help her start rebuilding.
Rose, who owns this property, now lives in an RV with her son who has disabilities. He lost his hearing aids in the fire, and she can't even afford to replace those, let alone rebuild from the ground up.
Always thought FEMA was there to help us. No matter if we are insured or no insurance, it doesn't sound like they're going to help us. They want letters from my insurance to see what they paid me.
FEMA says additional documentation may be needed to see what insurance doesn't cover so they can try and see where they can step in and help.
That will frustrate people. I would encourage them to stay assertive in the process and come back in and talk to us, call us on the phone.
Insurance representatives with the state will also be available at the center starting tomorrow. Reporting in Elk, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Here's a look at your Friday planner. We're heading up to a high of 41 degrees, well above freezing, but we still have a chance of snow showers, mainly in the afternoon. Some of those snow showers can put down a lot of snow in a short period of time, and then it's be sunny the next minute, kind of spring-like in your Friday planner. I'll be back with your 7-day outlook after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now playbook at KXLY.com. Willie Nelson and family.
On the road again.
Bob Dylan. Mellencamp.
I was born in a small town.
And more. Friday, August 9th, One Spokane Stadium for the 2024 Outlaw Music Festival. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at ticketswest.com. Go to outlawmusicfestival.com for more details.
Just roll me up and smoke me when I...
Produced by Live Nation.
I'm a little over my head here.
We can certainly take care of that for you. When you're looking for a company that's noteworthy, look no further than Mainstream Electric.
They say post it or it didn't happen. But out here, in the places we were made for, you'll have to take our word for it. Find somewhere the internet's never been. With the family of Broncos designed to get you there.
Your choice. Get a 2023 Bronco Sport with 0 for 60 or lease for $299 a month only at your local Ford dealer.
When I heard about Northern Quest's $60,000 Lucky Leap Day giveaway with a chance to leap your way to $30K, I was like, what? Then I found out it's only for humans, and now I'm all like, yeah.
The $60,000 Lucky Leap Day giveaway at Northern Quest. Play daily to enter for a shot at the $30,000 grand prize drawing this Thursday. Details at northernquest.com.
Well, take a look at this dash cam footage showing a car driving off a cliff in Oregon. The car then falling down a 200-foot embankment. Investigators say the driver took their eyes off the road. Thankfully, the person survived and was able to get out of the car after it crashed. According to police, the driver was roped up the hill to safety by emergency officials and taken to the hospital for treatment. Crazy enough, a man in Hawaii found himself in a similar situation this week. This video shows the moment the 27-year-old was being rescued after driving off a 500-foot cliff. The man was left stranded for 36 hours. He told first responders he swerved to avoid a deer and hit a guardrail before flying off the cliff. He was thrown out of the sunroof. The man had some cuts on his face and head, and he couldn't walk because of an injury to his leg, but he is expected to make a full recovery.
Wow.
Yeah, those people counting their lucky stars.
It's like Wile E. Coyote falling off cliffs and just walking away.
All right, treacherous, obviously, and could be treacherous when we're talking about the snow coming our way.
Snow, and also don't count out graupel. I want to show you this picture I just got from Diane Babler on at Grand Coulee. First of all, what a view you have from your deck, Diane. I'm very jealous. But that is graupel that just happened here in the last half hour or so, piling up a little bit. And I think we're going to see more of this tomorrow. We've got some of those instability showers. You may get a little bit of sunshine at your house. Then the dark cloud comes and it's either going to snow or graupel on you. I don't think we're going to see much rain. Here are 4 things to know about your weather. Isolated showers tonight. I was going to say just snow, but looks like we can rope graupel into that as well. Snow showers likely on Friday with some light snow Saturday. Minor valley accumulations for the most part. I'll go over that in just a minute. Friday is also going to be breezy. Actually, tonight through Friday morning, these are sustained winds. Then they will taper off as we get into the evening. We could have gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Here's what's going on with our weather pattern. One front made its way through this morning, brought the wet weather along with it. As we get into Friday morning, we may get a break, but we also could see some sunshine. What that's going to do is heat up the atmosphere, provide the instability for showers in the afternoon. And with very cold air aloft, could see mostly snow and graupel showers. We'll get another break Friday night. Then the next system comes in, bringing more snow into Saturday morning. And it looks like we could see some snow showers Saturday day as well. Here's a close look at Saturday's forecast. As we get into noon, we'll start to see those snow showers developing again around the region with snow in the mountains and in the valleys. Here's a look at some of the forecast snow Friday through Sunday. The heavier totals in the northern valley, Sandpoint 3 to 5, Colville and Bonners Ferry 2 to 3. Also could see 2 to 3 in Coeur d'Alene, those higher totals up on the higher benches, 1 to 2 in Spokane. Tonight, chance of snow showers this evening and in the overnight to a lesser extent. They will be very isolated. 29 for an overnight low and breezy. For tomorrow, a mix of sun and snow. Snow showers likely in the afternoon with wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. A high of 41 in Spokane. Will stay in the 30s in Bonners Ferry, Sandpoint, Coeur d'Alene, and Kellogg. 40s for much of the rest of eastern Washington with 50s in the Tri-Cities and Lewiston. Your planning forecast, Saturday, 38 with snow. Cooler on Sunday with just a slight chance of some snow showers. Most of the snow will be in the mountains, and then a lot more wet weather next week with high temperatures running below average. Our average high now is in the mid-40s, overnight lows in the 20s. Speaking of mountain snow, I will be back to reveal what has happened in the mountains over the last 24 hours And there's a lot more snow coming to the ski resorts. I'll have your ski report, Derek.
Oh, I can imagine. All right, thank you. Coming up, Julian Minnesone is going back to school to get some tips on how to improve his jump shot from the man who helps the Cougs secure one of the biggest wins in program history. Don't miss it. And a couple driving near Moses Lake arrested for kidnapping a 7-month-old. How they allegedly managed to convince the girl's mother to open the door, coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Tires do more than keep your vehicle moving forward.
At Perfection Tire, we maximize your safety, fuel efficiency, and driving comfort with the right tires for you.
Quality Cooper tires, knowledgeable people. Nobody beats perfection.
Hi, I'm Martita, award-winning interior designer and realtor, and I always stop by Consign Furniture and Jewelry first. For my interior design projects, there is inspiration everywhere. One-of-a-kind, budget-friendly pieces, all in 60,000 square feet. For my real estate clients, whether they want to buy or sell, I always encourage them to consign. They do all the heavy lifting while you sit back, relax, and collect your check. Consign Furniture and Jewelry. Smart way to buy, easy way to sell.
Right now, there's just so much happening in our world. So much at stake at the start of every morning.
Making sense of it all, that's not always so easy.
And that's where we come in.
Good Morning America. We want you to know every morning.
We're right here, and we got you.
Hey Ben, the thermostat's acting up. You work for Bill's Heating and Air. You know how to fix this, right? I just do their commercials. Ben, the AC's broken. Come on, you work for Bill's. You must know something about this. Bro, I'm just their spokesperson. Dude, the furnace is so loud. You work for Bill's Heating. You can fix it, right? You do know I'm a basketball player, right?
Bill's Heating and AC is offering financing as low as 0% for 5 years. Call today.
For all your heating and cooling needs, leave it to the real professionals at Bill's.
It's Coeur d'Alene Casino's Core Stars Entertainment Series. 38 specials, timeless blast of Southern rock hits. Live Thursday, April 18th.
Damn straight.
Don't miss Scotty McCreery, one of country music's biggest stars. Live Thursday, May 2nd. It's No Holds Barred Entertainment at King of the Cage, featuring upcoming MMA stars on Thursday, June 13th. Visit CDAcasino.com to buy your tickets now and check out the full Core Stars lineup.
Winning is just the beginning.
For a limited time, Pape Machinery is blowing out select model year 2023 inventory at dealer cost. Pick up a brand new John Deere compact tractor for a fraction of the original price. Stop by Pape Machinery Ag and Turf today to get started.
Perfection Tire uses the latest innovative automotive equipment and technology.
Plus, get the specialized touch of our certified techs who provide knowledgeable, caring service.
Cutting edge tech, down to earth people. Nobody beats perfection.
4 News Now is brought to you by Kerner Furniture.
Around the northwest, a Florida couple driving near Moses Lake is now in jail for pretending to be Amazon drivers to kidnap their cousin's 7-month-old daughter. KOMO's Danny Schmidt has the wild story.
You see it in the corner of your screen. There it is, caught on camera. Someone running off holding a red bag. Authorities believe these are the moments a 7-month-old baby was kidnapped.
It's unusual to see a case like this.
Casey McNerthney with the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office provided us the documents that detail the crime, where a man and woman were accused of traveling all the way up to Federal Way from Florida.
When you have allegations like this, you've got to act on it right away.
Authorities say the incident happened on February 20th at this apartment complex. The man identified as Chun Ho Vincent Lai allegedly posed as an Amazon delivery man, holding a box, knocked on the mother's apartment door. When she opened, the documents say she was punched multiple times. Marley Ardila Orego, who officials say is a cousin of the mother, then entered that apartment. The mother was tied up, a 2-year-old child's mouth was taped shut, and off the duo went with the baby, according to the charging documents. Federal Way Police and the FBI got involved, and the search was on. Officials said FBI agents were able to track the woman's phone, the victim's stolen phone, and found a previous domestic violence incident in Florida, which linked the FBI to the car. Ultimately, the two were found in Grant County and arrested. They were held on a $750,000 bail.
When you have so many felony charges, we think that a high bail is absolutely appropriate here.
The two were facing the following charges, which includes first-degree kidnapping, first-degree burglary, assault of a child, and robbery.
And that was Danny Schmidt reporting. The 7-month-old baby was unharmed in the incident and was returned to her parents. We have much more coming up tonight at 6:30, including the impact not having a leap year would have on the weather.
The city of Spokane is dealing with a significant budget issue, and it wants to utilize the city hall as much as possible. Coming up, what's being under consideration right now?
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Your dream home starts at Floor & Home with Mohawk waterproof flooring made for life. You dream, we install. This is your forever floor. This month, get up to 50% off at your local Liberty Lake or Spokane Floor & Home.
YWCA's 42nd Women of Achievement Luncheon is March 15th at the Convention Center. We will be celebrating 8 amazing women of achievement and the Y's 121 years of service in Spokane. Visit ywcaspokane.org for tickets.
See your favorite Paw Patrol characters live on stage in the all-new Paw Patrol Live Heroes Unite. You and your kids will love this interactive adventure.
Playing First Interstate Center for the Arts this weekend only. Get tickets now at pawpatrollive.com.
I've always been drawn to artists like this.
Yeah, me too. This used to be one of my favorites when I was younger.
You're me.
Yeah, after you quit the firm and follow your passion. Where do you find the time? After work, studying with others who are looking for more.
Continue your education online or in person. Now accepting applications. Face your future with Whitworth University. Adult education programs.
Frozen water pipes are a serious risk during cold winter weather. When water freezes in a pipe, it can be a disaster for your home and your wallet. If you're not properly prepared, don't wait until it's too late. At Mainstream, we know exactly what it takes to keep your family safe during the cold season. So call or visit us online today.
Our kitchen used to look like this. So I went to the Par Design Center, where they helped me choose my cabinets, countertops, and hardware, and we love the results.
Par, family owned since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
Your dream home starts at Floor & Home with Mohawk waterproof flooring made for life. You dream, we install. This is your forever floor. This month, get up to 50% off at your local Liberty Lake or Spokane Floor & Home.
The Animal Cracker.
Ooh.
Next, Inside Edition. Pigs, dogs, goats, cows, even ducks.
Turkeys, geese, rabbits.
He says they all could need adjustments. The chiropractor who calls himself the Animal Cracker. Then, cutting down 32 of your neighbor's trees. To improve your view, who would do such a thing? Next, Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7. Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
Here is a live look at Beasley Coliseum in Pullman, where Washington State is taking on USC in just about an hour from now. The Cougars have exceeded all expectations. They're now projected to make the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2008.
Yeah, Washington State has won 8 of its last 9 games. Our sports director, Julian Minnesone, joins us live from Beasley Coliseum in Pullman. Julian, I know you're excited about this one.
Yeah, it's an exciting time for Cougar basketball right now. The team is coming off of one of its best wins in program history, a top 5 road win over Arizona last week. And the hero of that game was guard Jalen Wells. He hit the game-tying 3 and the go-ahead free throw to secure the victory for the Cougars. So I wanted to find out why he is so clutch in big-time situations and maybe get some basketball tips along the way. Check it out.
When you get into the gym, what's the first thing you do when you're taking shots and getting practice?
First thing I always do is do some form shooting. I like to start with just one hand, so get my rhythm going, just so, you know, before I move out to like threes and stuff, I like to shoot inside.
So if you're teaching me here, is it just there?
That's not bad, yeah.
Not bad? And then form up?
That was actually pretty good.
That's not bad?
Yeah.
You hit a big free throw against Arizona the other day.
Yeah.
So you're at the line. You've taken these free throws here at practice probably more than you can count. What's going through your mind, though, in a high-pressure situation? The crowd's screaming at you, game on the line.
Honestly, I don't hear the noise when I'm at the line. I'm so focused. I think my teammates were asking me last game, like, did you hear how loud it was? I was like, honestly, no, I didn't. So I was just so focused, but Something that my old Sonoma State coach taught me was putting your right foot like straight on the hoop, because when I come with my right hand, it's just straight into the basket.
All right, let me try here.
There we go.
Well, I'm done for the day. I guess I don't need to do any more. Well, I do the corner because obviously that was the big shot you hit at Arizona. Did you see the rim, yes or no?
I did not, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I probably shot a corner three a million times, so if I get the ball in the corner, I'm just gonna shoot it without even thinking.
You think you could hit some right now?
Of course.
It's automatic.
On the spot. But yeah, so just make sure I'm getting my feet set, bringing the ball, releasing at my highest point, and make sure I'm flicking my wrist. And the rest is just muscle memory.
I want to try to recreate your shot here if I can do it.
There we go.
2 takes, not bad. Sir, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
And Jalen takes over 500 shots a day, and as you can see, that practice is paying off. And Alex, I know you know this, that Derek and I play pickup basketball every Monday and Friday, but when I hit the court next, I'm going to have a little bit of extra dip on my chip now that I got some tips from courtesy of Mr. Jalen Wells. So, Derek, watch out.
All right, I'll make sure I keep the hand up on the closeout on you, Julian, for sure. All right, after months of waiting, Washington State football fans can finally start planning for the 2024 season as that schedule was officially revealed today.
Yeah, for the past couple of months, we had an idea of who the 12 teams are going to be and where they're playing, but not the exact dates. Well, we already knew the non-conference portion. That starts with Portland State, Texas Tech, and then UW in the Apple Cup out in Seattle to open the season. But the mystery was the Mountain West portion of the games. The Cougs will welcome in San Jose State on September 21st, and then it's a trip down to Boise to take on the Broncos. As we enter October, Washington State will only have one home game because of the 2 bye weeks there, but then they're going to close out the season with a home game against Utah State, and then at New Mexico, at Oregon State, the lone Pac-12 matchup, and then finally Wyoming at home. So after looking at those 12 games, we don't have Hawaii, in Honolulu at all, but is there anything that, sparks your interest? San Diego State, down in, October's not bad.
Yeah, anytime you can go to San Diego, it's a good thing. The one that actually I really am interested in is Texas Tech and Pullman. I think bringing a big-time Big 12 team into Giesa Field is going to be really, really fun to see. So looking forward to it. All right, Alex, thank you. Well, live look over Spokane now. Out with the rain and in with some snow for us here in the inland Northwest. Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker tracking some snow showers.
Yes, right around the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area. We have a couple of spots where we're seeing some snow up around Sandpoint. I checked the webcam and they've got some snow showers in progress right now. You may also see some snow moving into Colville here in the next half hour. We've had some graupel around the Coulee Dam and Electric City area as well as Grand Coulee. These snow showers will continue this evening and then things will taper off a bit overnight. Forecast radar shows those snow showers continuing to about midnight in the valleys. We'll keep the snow going in the mountains, and it is going. Here's 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Friday is going to be a day of sunshine or snow. You get both, especially as we get into the afternoon. We'll see those snow showers developing. Here's 2 o'clock in the afternoon with snow in the mountains, but also through the Spokane area. You may see some non-accumulating snow or a little bit of a rain-snow mix, but I think that we're going to be bringing in enough cold air in the upper layers that it's mainly going to be snow. A high temperature of 41, 44 is our average high. I will be back with some really impressive numbers in the ski report in just a few minutes, Derek.
Chris, thank you. Relocating Spokane's City Hall operations out of downtown is no longer an option tonight. The city says it's working to correct a $50 million budget deficit, and it's now trying to save money by using the empty space inside City Hall as much as possible. Peter Choi explains the plan to save taxpayers money.
Projection is potentially a $50 million shortfall for the city of Spokane at the end of this year.
Spaces sit empty with cubicles and desks inside Spokane City Hall.
We are only utilizing this building at about 60%.
Taxpayers are not happy to hear this.
Very disappointing.
The proposal is to move certain city services out of the county building. And what are the possible options on the table? The city is considering moving the police dispatch center and the municipal courts here.
We could also be relocating a lot of the municipal court here. In fact, perhaps perhaps the courtrooms themselves. We could take probably 1 or 2 floors and build out a couple of courtrooms.
Cathcart says nothing has been finalized yet, but when it does, you can save a lot of money.
If you have, if they have the vacant space and they could actually bring in other entities to fill those spaces and bring in income to help cut that shortfall, I think that's the smartest thing to do.
Again, are you achieving greater cost savings by making these investments or not? I think that's sort of the first box you got to check.
And Councilmember Cathcart says there will be a monthly budget meeting to figure out possible costs for this plan, and they need a solid plan until October. Reporting inside the Spokane City Hall, Peter Choi, 4 News Now.
Well, still ahead, see the special training for Spokane Valley firefighters that will keep them safe help them keep you safe through the winter.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
My advice to all the fathers out there, they grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
The leap year sale at Furniture Row is on now, and everything is on sale. Find amazing deals on sofas and sectionals, dining sets, tables, and chairs, king, queen, and kids' bedroom sets. Plus, score no interest financing until 2029. But hurry, the leap year sale at Furniture Row ends Thursday.
Another great project in the books. The 4 News Now Extreme team, along with Horizon Credit Union and the volunteers, have transformed Women Helping Women's Fund's new office spaces. We couldn't thank them enough. So many volunteers, again, a lot of them, brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Jurassic Quest is back and bigger than ever. See life-size animatronic dinosaurs, walking dinos, baby dinos, and so much more. Playing Spokane March 1st through the 3rd at Spokane Convention Center. Tickets are flying fast. Buy in advance at JurassicQuest.com.
Hi, they assigned me to work with you, Miss...
Right, but you can call me Miranda.
You're... me.
Yeah, if you take the next step.
How?
Work here during the day, go to school at night. It's so worth it.
Explore elementary education online or in person. Now accepting applications. Face your future with Whitworth University. Adult education programs.
Adventure awaits at Silver Mountain Resort this winter. Enjoy some of the best terrain in the region, only 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Family, friends, and smiles as big as the wide-open vistas. Relax in a beautiful condo just a stroll away from dining, water slides, indoor surfing, and 84 degrees. And a gondola ride away from our new covered carpet lift, tubing, and acres of snow rider heaven. Your winter adventure awaits at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
It's the leap year sale at Denver Mattress, and that means everything is on sale. Find deep discounts on our best mattresses, like the queen-sized Buena Vista Firm, now only $479.99, plus no interest until 2029. But hurry, the leap year sale at Denver Mattress ends Thursday.
Welcome back. Here is a live look at the snow totals tonight at Mount Spokane Ski and Snowboard Park. They got a little bit of snow today, but
you know, that's not fair.
Oh.
They cleared that off.
Oh.
And so they're 24, and it's snowing.
It actually does look like it goes up quite a ways there on the, especially on the right side.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's, and it's snowing there. I almost think that that is like frozen or something. Maybe their camera's not working, because some of their other cameras show it is snowing like crazy.
And hey, we do have more snow on the way, not only down here, but especially up in those mountains.
I'm just trying to I'm trying to stoke the fire here. And yes, wait till you see these numbers. Well, you don't have to wait. Here they are in the ski report. These are 24-hour snowfall totals.
Holy moly.
Yes, 19 inches at Schweitzer Mountain. It got, in the warmest part of the day, which was this morning, it got a little heavy, but any additional snow is going to be much lighter and fluffier, and so it's going to be a good powder Friday and Saturday. I'll show you the forecast in just a moment. Lookout Pass, 16 inches of snow. Oh, and I did check the camera. Schweitzer, it's snowing there now. Snowing at Lookout Pass now. Silver Mountain, 10 inches. Mount Spokane had a 24-hour total as of this afternoon of 11 inches, and it was still snowing. I noticed heavily on 2 of their cameras. 49 degrees north, 8 inches of snow, but this is just the beginning. There is more snow coming. Here's a look at our forecast snowfall. I'll take you from now till 9 o'clock tomorrow, first chair Friday, another 3 inches in Lookout, another almost 2 at Mount Spokane, 3.5 almost at Schweitzer, more coming at 49, and a little bit at Silver too. First chair Saturday. Maybe you don't get to take Friday off. Look at this, almost 6 inches, half a foot at Lookout Pass, more than 7 inches at Schweitzer, almost 5 in Mount Spokane, and 49 degrees north. Not as much as Silver Mountain. This particular weather pattern is favoring North Idaho, but almost 7 inches at Lookout Pass. Mount Spokane, over 8 at Schweitzer by Sunday morning. So basically, anytime you want to go, you're going to find some good snow. And next week, snow levels are also going to be low enough that we have a chance of precipitation every day. And it is almost all going to be snow up at the ski areas. Here are 4 things to know about your weather. We have some isolated showers tonight, mainly in the form of snow, but I have taken reports of graupel as well. Snow showers likely on Friday in the valleys. It will be more of an afternoon event, but we have the chance of snow in the mountains all day, a better chance in the afternoon. Some light snow coming on Saturday, minor valley accumulations with each of these systems. Some of the heavier snowfall totals will be up around the Sandpoint area as well as Bonners Ferry. Here's a look at your planning forecast. It is a busy forecast. You'll notice, first of all, we have at least a chance of wet weather every single day through the 7-day forecast. In the valleys, it is mainly going to be snow through Monday, and then perhaps more of a rain-snow mix as we get into next week. Overnight lows through the 7-day forecast will be down in the 20s, and our average high is in the mid-40s. So we are below average right on through the 7-day forecast, with a little bit of snow coming almost every day. Our best chance of seeing a mostly dry day is on Sunday, but it could be cool with that high of 37 degrees, Derek.
All right, we will brace ourselves for it, Chris. Thank you. It is the most unusual day on the calendar, Leap Day. Most of us don't think twice when February 29th comes around every 4 years, but it's more important than you might think. Meteorologist Matt Gray joins us to explain the why behind Leap Day.
1 year is 365 days long, except it isn't. Our calendar is based on that 365 days, which is close to how long it takes Earth to spin once around the sun, but it's not close enough. You see, it actually takes slightly longer for Earth to complete a full revolution. 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes, and 46 seconds, close to 1/4 of a day. That's why we have a leap day every 4 years. It accounts pretty well for that extra time. But a leap day also adds an extra 11 minutes every 4 years, which means we've got to skip a leap year every 100 years or so to stay on track. And all of this math and effort is so that you can expect the seasons to happen during the same time every single year. See, without leap days, we would end up with the seasons swapping places every 400 years or so, as all of those extra quarter days per year added up. As a result, though, we get this strange day, February 29th. Weather records in Spokane for this day really are not that spectacular, but less days on the record likely contributed to a couple of records you see on your screen. See, the record low of 10 degrees is by far the warmest one for all of February, and it's the warmest for the first week of March, too. The record precipitation of 0.23 inches is also by far the driest for February, but that's changing today. So far, 0.33 inches of rain on this rainy day makes this the rainiest leap day on record here in 2024. How about that?
How about that? If you like this story, subscribe to the Brainstorm newsletter on KXLY.com every week. Matt keeps you informed on weather in the inland Northwest and the science behind it. All right, as we head to a break, let's take a look at the packed Veterans Memorial Arena where the State Beat Tournament is currently underway. The Lake Roosevelt boys with a big win earlier today, and the Colfax boys getting ready to take the court soon. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
This is Ford Truck Month. With amazing offers across an amazing lineup of Ford trucks. Make way for the event that only comes around once a year, featuring the new 2024 Ford F-150 and Super Duty, the North American Truck of the Year. Get ready and get to Ford Truck Month. Lock in a 6-year rate. Get 1.9% APR for 72 months on a 2023 F-150 only at your local Ford dealer.
Hi, I'm Robert Sacre. You may know me from my basketball career. But what you don't know is I'm a father of 4, and life can get pretty chaotic. So that's why I'm getting a vasectomy at North Idaho Urology, so I can finally sit back and enjoy the madness.
Vasectomy season is back. Scheduled today in North Idaho Urology.
911, what's your emergency?
Our job is a whirlwind. When there's disaster to deal with, who are we?
My wife, where is she?
Saving the ship.
911 comes to ABC March 14th.
You could win tickets to the Best of Broadway musical, My Fair Lady. Compliments of 4 News Now. Watch Good Morning Northwest for the word of the day all next week. Then enter to win at KXLY.com. A pair of tickets will be given away each day. Enter for your chance to win.
We love our house, but lately we've been feeling a little cramped.
So we talked to ICCU about a new home loan. The process was super quick, and we got a really great rate.
We start house hunting tomorrow.
Preferably something with a bigger garage.
Our region benefits abundantly from the Inland Northwest Wildlife Council. They promote programs for wildfire and wildlife rehabilitation and early hunters education and safety programs for youngsters. The Bighorn Outdoor Adventure Show is the largest fundraiser for the Wildlife Council. We encourage you to support these programs by attending the show March 14th through the 17th at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. Tickets are available online at the door. You can enter to win them by going to the contest page at KXOY.com.
Sign up for the 4 News Now playbook at KXLY.com.
You good, sir? We're going to
Spokane Valley firefighters braced for the cold today, heading into Newman Lake to brush up on their ice rescue skills. Now, thankfully, people here in the Inland Northwest don't fall into frozen waters too often, but that's exactly why Spokane Valley firefighters say it's so crucial to practice these types of rescues. Our Bronte Saratsky gives us a look at this training.
Winter activities that you know and love, especially ones near bodies of water, could turn dangerous in an instant. And that's why the Spokane Valley Fire Department brushes up on these rescue techniques every year. Ice skating, fishing, and even hiking near rivers and lakes are great ways to enjoy the Inland Northwest's winter beauty, but they can quickly turn dangerous.
At any minute, you could fall through.
In that icy water, hypothermia would set in after just a few minutes. Every year, Spokane Valley firefighters are trained on how to rescue someone from the ice quickly and effectively.
It's a low frequency with a moderate to high risk to us as responders, and so doing it annually, just every year, you kick the dust off.
They brace the cold both on and in Newman Lake, experiencing just how quickly the cold can take over your body.
Hypothermia is the biggest danger.
It's not just important that first responders know how to rescue someone from the water, but that you know what to do if you see someone in danger.
Immediately call 911.
And do it from a safe distance, avoiding danger for yourself.
Determine the number of people who are involved in the incident, and then try to get a description. Best thing you can relay to 911 is what color clothing they're wearing.
If you do plan to head out to the frozen lakes this winter, check the conditions beforehand.
Making sure the ice is at least 4 inches thick before you think about going out there and walking on it.
And if you question the safety of the ice at all, it's better to just stay off altogether. Reporting on Newman Lake, Bronte Saratsky, 4 News Now.
Well, tax season is here. Washington and Idaho residents have begun the sprint to get their taxes filed by April 15th. A few local organizations are working to help you keep more of your hard-earned money this tax season. United Way Spokane is promoting some free resources to make filing your taxes less stressful. Households with simple returns can file online without any fees through the United Way's website. For people who want some in-person assistance, there are appointments available at a library near you.
The average family spends around $400 doing their taxes each year, so $400 is a huge savings to somebody living paycheck to paycheck. So any way that we can help save that money and work with a professional to maximize your return, that's huge.
The deadline to file this tax season is April 15th. For more information on how you can get connected to these resources, you can visit our website, KXLY.com. All right, and here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup for tonight.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Classic roast beef and crispy fish? Just 2 for $6? If Arby's wasn't already at Arby's, it'd be on its way to Arby's right now. Arby's, we have the meat.
Fishing trip hit a snag. Won't stop us. In a Nissan SUV, adventure begins where the road ends.
Drive a Nissan SUV. Get 1.9% financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue, or get 2.9% financing for 60 months on Pathfinder.
I'm a little over my head here.
We can certainly take care of that for you. When you're looking for a company that's noteworthy, look no further than Mainstream Electric.
The day you get your Clear Choice dental implants makes every day a let's dig in day, a chow down day, a take a big bite day, a perfectly delicious day, a love my new teeth day. Because your Clear Choice Day is the day everything is back on the menu. A Clear Choice Day changes every day. Schedule a free consultation.
Emma? My name's Emma, too. Are you?
Yeah. You. In a few years.
How? You went back to school. Finished your degree.
Continue your education online or in person. Now accepting applications. Face your future with Whitworth University. Adult education programs.
Arby's brown sugar bacon. You always know just what to say. Arby's, we have the meat.
Next DT, Traders host Alan Cumming on a Romeo and Michelle return.
I'm excited about it.
Plus, on set with the new lady of late night.
This is some Eras tour, right?
Next DT.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Entertainment Tonight at 7:30.
It's Money Makeover Week on Good Morning Northwest. From retirement planning to help with your taxes, easy budgeting tips and tools, plus money smart advice for kids and college students. Our Money Makeover Week continues tomorrow only on Good Morning Northwest.
All right, coming up tonight on Nightside, it's the least common birthday because it only happens every 4 years. But leap year babies share a common bond. The story of 2 old friends who met thanks to their unique birthdays.
Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Once again, a lot of snow showers through that 7-day forecast. I don't think there will be a lot of shoveling, at least down in Spokane. The mountains and some of the northern valleys, though, we have a busy week of weather.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a chance of rain or snow every single day.
Yes, and mostly snow.
All right, and you got a busy night too. Cougs and Zags, big games.
Right, Zags tip off at 8. Cougs in just about a half hour. We'll have the highlights on Nightside.
All right, we'll see you then.